to my channel. I have not uploaded in probably about 8 months. I don't know how many months, but it has been a long time. Quite a lot of things have been going on. One thing I don't really want to speak about. Yeah, and then I've been working and just doing a bunch of stuff, so I haven't really had time to upload, but I'm hoping now that it actually works. Today I'm gonna kind of start a series, but it's not really a series, but I'm gonna be uploading multiple of the kind of the similar topic. Anyway, so the topic is Camp America. Now, if you've never heard of Camp America, they are an organization who helps people go to America and be either a camp counselor or a specialized counselor in terms of like your skills and everything. So you fill out this application and they ask you your name or whatever, your age of when on the 1st of June, because they recommend that you are above 19. There is a couple of camps that do 18, but you can't be any younger than 18 when you go on the camp. You fill out your application, you do your whatever, your personal details, and then they ask you for your skills. So your main skill is kind of what you want to do at the camp. So my main skill was photography because that is my main skill. That's the most experience I have in terms of skills. So I did photography as my main skill, and then I did a couple more general skills and experience that I have in, like directing, editing, what else did I put in? Teaching, because I did volunteering for with kids and nurseries and creches and all of that. And there was a couple of more things. I should probably get my application so I know. Anyway, so yeah, they ask you for your skills, what you're qualified at, and they ask you to bring any qualifications and put in any qualifications into your application. And then they'll ask you questions like, would you want a Camp America flight, or are you prepared to do your own flights and your visas and all of that. I'm gonna actually get my application because then I'm not so like lost scope, but give me a sec. Here I have my application and it is a bit short. Like, you think it's so long when you do it online, but then it's actually quite short. So they do ask you what the earliest date is that you're available and when you're due home, because obviously the longer time you have free, the longer you can go on camp for. And they ask you your religion. I say Christian, not practicing. They ask you your nationality, your telephone, Skype, all of that stuff. And then, like I said, your skills and everything. And then they'll ask you stuff for your medical history, like, do you smoke? Do you have any visible body piercings or tattoos? I said I do. Just said I'm willing to cover it up every day. Do you have any dietary restrictions? Kosher, vegetarian, halal? Do you have allergies, visual impairments, hearing impairments, physical impairments, behavior conditions, kind of autism, depression? Sorry, that's the next question. Have you suffered from anxiety, depression, attempted suicide, self-harmed, eating disorder? Kind of everything that they kind of want to know if you're able to work with kids, and in terms of what state you can work with kids. They'll ask you criminal background information, so have you been arrested, have you gone to jail, whatever, that's the same thing. But yeah, stuff like that. And then they'll ask you questions about your personal life. So tell us about your friends, family, interests, hobbies, what it is about you that will make you a great staff member on camp. And then they'll ask you camp options in terms of like, do you want to go to an only Jewish camp? Do you want to go to a Christian camp? Do you want to go to a same-sex camp? Do you want to go to underprivileged? Do you want to go to Girl Scouts, special needs, and all of that stuff? They do recommend that obviously the more camps that you want to go to, the more option you have in terms of the camps that are at the recruitment fairs, which is going to be the next episode. They ask you your education history in terms of obviously where you went to school, qualifications, like I said, in terms of if you went to university or college or whatever. And they do ask you your subject studies, because I don't know why, but obviously, like me, I had Afrikaans as a subject, but Afrikaans won't really be needed in the US, but they do want to see, I think, you have a variety of knowledge in terms of the subjects. And last thing is they'll ask you your work history. So obviously if you have worked with kids in a proper formal setting. I have, but that was mainly a voluntarily based. But in terms of like, I've just put my previous work history back down. And yeah, that is kind of everything on my application. So I did fill out everything on the online application, which I will put in the next video. They do ask you to put in photos, so just to see your face and to obviously see you doing activities that you put on your application. They also ask you to do, well, you don't have to, but they recommend that you put a video of your skills that are on your application just to see you in action and everything. They also ask you to do references, so usually you have to put about 2 or 3 references, just in terms of, obviously they want to see that, like, the people you've worked with or the people you've been around with, how they like you and how they think you will do. So the other day I had to go to my boss now, and we had to call up Camp America because something went wrong with the email and the form that they sent us, so we had to do it over the phone, and it was stuff like, will Georgia be able to work with kids? Is she good with kids? How does she interact with the public? Does she come to school? Does she come to school? Does she come to work inebriated? All of that stuff. So that'll be in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this like mismatch video. I am very excited. I am taking you guys along, kind of along the journey. So like I said, in my mind apparently, not out loud, I am up to the point of my application that I have been hired by a camp. That'll be in next videos and stuff. So I have been hired by a camp. I have gone to a recruitment fair. What am I doing? I'm doing my police checks and my police clearances and all of that stuff. So that'll be in next week's video, or like a couple of weeks video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe down below and like and do the bell thing, because yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys along with my application and what happens. Though I should have done this a couple of weeks ago, just before I got hired, but anyway, I didn't do that. So just carry on watching next week's video and carry on with this Camp America journey, and I will try my hardest when I go to vlog. I don't think I'll be able to, because obviously I will be with kids 24/7 for 3 months, but yeah, see you guys next week. Bye guys.